Okay, so this one really checks on your understanding of the terms that we're using here, particularly something is a function of something else, and then the dependent variable and the independent variable. So if something is a function of something else, we have seen this, for example, okay, y equals, let's say, 3x plus 2. We can also write that as f of x is equal to 3x plus 2. And if we then analyze this, we can say, okay, y is really just a function of x. Okay, and what is the function? Meaning, what is the rule that we apply to x in order to get y? We would apply the rule multiply by 3, then add 2. Okay, so y is a function of x. Or up here, in this case, we would say a, we're going to write a as a function of b. B is going to be the variable here that we right now are using for x, similar to x. So I'm going to write that in there, b, okay? And y really is the same as the a variable, and a is a function of b. So a is going to be produced when we apply the function rule to b. Okay, so that's just a generalized, I made up a rule for it, 3b plus 2 equals a. And I should actually, I made a mistake here, I'm sorry, I should be writing here, that should be b. Okay, a is going to be a function of b. So here we would say, what function rule do we apply to b for it to equal a? The function rule we apply to b is that we multiply b by 3 and add 2. That is that particular situation that I made up. But in general, when something is a function of something else, we're going to say that whatever the other thing is a function of, b, something is a function of b, then b is going to be the independent variable. The independent variable, which you typically think of as x. The independent variable, in this case, is going to be b, because the other variable is a function of it, or it depends on it. So the dependent variable would be a, because a depends on it. A is a function of it, or is produced by doing something, applying some rule to b. So b is what we start with, that's independent of the other variable. A is a function of it, or depends on it. And so we've got the independent variable is b, the dependent variable is a. That's the idea. You will hopefully get more familiar with this, and you kind of understand on a conceptual level that one number gets produced by applying a rule to, or one variable, one number gets produced by applying some rule to the other variable, and that other variable that you're applying the rule to is the independent variable, and the number that's produced is a function of it. That's it.